Hey folks, today we're bringing you 3 different handlebar bags that you can take with you on your next ride out. Stay Bags are being used on more than just gravel. I'm seeing them out there just about everywhere. And today we're going to look at 3. Handlebar bags are a simple design. Basically what they do is you take 2 straps, you velcro them or attach them to your handlebars, and then you can stuff all kinds of gear inside, creating no need necessarily for a saddlebag or a undermount for like a keg. So what this does is it provides easy access to different things, and we're going to get through the details of each. This first bag from Ornot, which is a NorCal-based cycling clothing company, has made their way into the bag space in this compact and albeit very bright handlebar bag. This one costs $44, which is the cheapest of the bunch. Not to mention it is also the smallest at 1.15 liters. You can still fit quite a few things, but there's just some things on some of those longer rides that you can't. It features Velcro, which attaches to the handlebars, as well as a retention strap that can go onto the stem to prevent swaying back and forth. It has big zippers right here with good places to pull in case you're wearing gloves, and then you can store all of your essentials inside. What I like about it is its compact design, not to mention I think it's one of the more stylish bags out there, and then its simplicity when it comes to the Velcro. What I think could be improved is on the Velcro, it can only stay stationary. You can't move the strap forward or back, so you have to position it right before you strap it in there. The other thing is, it does not have any of the side storage pouches that the other bags do. Is from a company right here in San Diego called Almsthre. They exclusively make bags, and they make some really good ones. I love this plum color. It is definitely an eye catcher. It sells for $55 and is slightly larger than the Ornot at 1.5 liters. It also has the Velcro straps as well, but you can move the Velcro straps back and forth so you can adjust it as tight as you want to on your bike. And for me, I love a tight bag that doesn't go anywhere. It also has the retention strap. This one is a little bit more elastic than the Ornot one. Also, it has the much talked about little stash pocket right here. It's great for putting spent goo packets or bar wrappers or that kind of thing, any trash that you want. A lot of times you leave them in your jersey pocket and then forget it until it's time to do laundry. Inside, it has a big zipper, and also, I don't know if you can see it, it has a little divider in here that separates some of maybe your small parts, such as in here is a valve stem remover that I actually left in here, and then you can put some of your bigger items, your phones, some of your tubes and CO2s and things like that in here. Check it out from Almsthre. This company also makes a larger size version of the bag as well. This one is the compact version. You can actually fit this underneath your brake cable without compromising you being able to steer your bike. You can fit it under there, and that causes even more security, or you can fit it on the outside of that brake cable and have it press up on there. In any case, this is small enough to do that. Some people go for that right at the stem bend look. Some prefer a more outward look on your handlebar. It totally depends on you, how much you're carrying, and what you want to do. But either way, this retention strap will keep This next one is also from a San Diego-based company called Orucase. Now, Orucase makes not just bags, but they make frame bags, they make cases, they make all things bag-friendly when it comes to bikes. And this one is the biggest one. It's also the most expensive at $59, but it also holds quite a bit of gear. At 1.6 liters, this holds the most compared to the other 2 bags, and it has this unique way of strapping the bar to the handlebar bag. One of the things though, it's not Velcro. It actually is of this rubber plastic material. And then it took me a little bit of time to get it on there, but once it's on there, I would say it's the most secure compared to the other two. It has these holes in here. They're almost like belt buckle holes. And then it has a little protruding piece of plastic here that when you latch it in and then pull this strap back into the fastener, it stays on there tight. It does come with spacers though if you need, if you want to leave some space in between your bar bag and the handlebar. And then this also has the areas on actually both sides of the bag if you want to store any of your trash or goo packets. Inside, it's also very, very roomy. It also has a divider in there. And then I should say that all three of these bags have this very firm, but not super hard case that allows you to hold its space without getting crushed. So a lot of your items in here are going to be safe. One tip though is that when you are filling up your bags, make sure you fill it up and you don't have anything rattling around. If you do, the sound is going to annoy you. What I do is I put everything in the bag, and then if there's anything rattling around, I use a hair tie to tighten it up together, or I'll use my inner tube to just fill that dead space. So when the bag is moving around or jostling around on the bike, it's definitely secure and the noise doesn't get to you at all. Orucase was nice enough to give me a second bag for comparison. Again, this is the small one at 1.6 liters. Now this one is the much bigger one. This is the Smuggler Large. And if I were to compare these two together, you can kind of see that this one is far bigger. You can hold quite a bit more, as well as having all the same features as the first one, but just on a much, much bigger scale. This is designed, I assume, for much longer rides or even bikepacking trips where you have multiple bags. This one does take up quite a bit of space on your front end of the bike. It's as big as my head. Pretty crazy, but really good construction, solidly built. I would definitely take this on longer bike. Do you use to carry your gear on your bike? Do you use a handlebar bag, a saddle bag, or a combination of both? It also depends on what kind of riding you're doing. And for me, I try and make it out and back within a few hours of the same day in the same location. But for those who are more adventurous, any of these bags would come in handy because it holds quite a bit. And if you're curious, all three of them hold a nice 16-ounce can of your favorite beverage. So let us know what you use in the comments. Until next time, stay Veloworthy.